Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Valerie again. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for when I upload new videos. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Love Island Season 8, Episode 29. Um, so in this episode, we get to see both the participants at the Casa Amor and the guys at the villa with the new girls. So I will try and review the because they're not coupled up at the moment. I'll try and review every person, sort of the standout people that I saw with the person that they were that they were sort of showed interest in. So I'm very happy for Danica, really, because I think at least she's finally getting the attention that she's been longing for. In the sense that Josh has realized, I think, that he really needs to go after Danica because she's the single girl and she's the one he has a better chance of getting a connection with, because everybody else is still coupled up with someone at the villa. They seem to be getting on great. Yesterday, their conversations were very disjointed, whereas today they seem to make more sense. You could tell there was some sort of attraction there, and they eventually shared their beds together. So I can see them developing a connection and actually being a solid couple. I would like the survivor's storyline to be that for Danica, for her to even win the season of Love Island, just because she's been through a lot. She's continued to persevere, and finally she's found her Prince Charming, and I hope it works out for her with Josh, and they do couple up and actually get to the end of the show. And for Jay, I did see him have conversations. He seemed more taken by China, which I was actually surprised because China, I think, I don't quite remember her age. I think she's the same age as Danica, or maybe I'm mistaken. Because I seem to remember her saying she was about 23, 24. So I'm surprised because Jay said he wanted somebody a bit older. I'm surprised that he's actually pursuing her. And she seems, you know, content with him chasing her. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully they're able to couple up, which I think is a good move on her part instead of trying to fight for the guys that are already taken. From there, Jax, we didn't really see him. We did see him sort of try and talk to the girls, but it wasn't because he was trying to sort of form some sort of connection. So I don't know how that goes. We'll see how it goes as the episodes progress. Um, Davide was surprising really because at one point I saw him with Coco because they did the challenge together and they did the underwater kiss, and I think he kissed Coco just for the sake of it, the same way he kissed Danica, because when it came time to go to bed, I think he went to bed with Cheyenne, I think that's how you pronounce her name, and it was interesting. His face, he was like a kid in a candy store, and he actually went under the duvet with her, and it's like, okay, Davide. He seemed more relaxed and more at ease, and it's surprising that everybody seems more relaxed and at ease with the person that they're sort of showing interest in as compared to their initial partner when they um, were coupled up with, or when they had recoupling in the villa. So that was interesting. Um, and Luca is being himself. Obviously, he says he's content with Gemma. He wants to stay with Gemma, and that's who he's sticking with. And surprisingly, the first night he agreed to sleep with the girls, but to during this episode he went and he slept outside, and it's like you're punishing yourself, sleeping outside, and being bitten by God knows what when Gemma is sleeping in a bed with somebody. Why? What point are you trying to prove? I don't know. Luca is going to be very disappointed if it turns out that Gemma is really not interested in him, unless he is just after winning, as Dami said, that his goal is just to win the show. And because I don't get why every time he's coupled with someone, he has to leave the bed. And it's like, it's not like these girls are going to jump on top of you. Are you trying to, are, are you doing that because you're concerned that you might not be able to control yourself and you might end up giving in and showing what your true colors, that you're actually not faithful? And so I understand where Dami was coming from, but I think Dami didn't express himself okay, because Dami was saying to him, you're fake. I don't think he's fake. I think he's playing a game, as Dami said, that he's after the win. So he is playing a game in the sense that he pushes everybody else to do the wrong thing. Then he stands there and he pretends to be innocent. That way, everybody else looks like a bad guy, and he is fine because he talked up one of the girls into kissing Andrew, and he celebrated Andrew's kissing someone, but he is not doing anything. And when it comes time to go to bed, he's going to sleep outside, on the circle thingy, whatever they call it, that bed outside. And it's just like, be one thing. If you're going to be faithful and encourage your mates to be faithful. Don't be faithful and then encourage everybody else to do the wrong thing. That way, you are celebrated and everybody's frowned down upon. I like the fact that they were able to. I think that's the difference between guys and girls, because the guys were able to stand up with Dami, because I think they all can see the game he's playing. It's the same thing that happened with um, Ekin-su and Amber, in the sense that everybody could tell that Ekin-su was playing games. And at times you play games thinking you're smart, and then everybody else around you is seeing what you're doing, and they're continuing to, they're going to call you out on it, and I appreciate them for calling him out, but I also appreciate the guys for squashing the beef and making sure that they moved on from it after before they left the fire pit, which was good. Dami's in trouble. China's Summer's after him, and she won't stop. And I don't know. For me, I know a lot of people are upset that, oh, he's cheating. He's not cheating per se. They're coupled up. They're dating. They haven't said they are exclusive. If they were exclusive, then it's one thing. But this is the reason why they've been put in this situation. It's the same thing. Damn it. I don't know why suddenly fans have a problem with Dami kissing Summer when they didn't have a problem with Dami dating India soon after Ekena left, even if Ekena and India were not in the best place. So whatever happened between, the same rules should apply. If you were happy for Dami to move on from Amber and India to move on from Ekena and pair up, then you should be happy that they're both moving on and exploring things with other people. There should be no issue at all. But then that's just my opinion. Andrew, I think Andrew, what the girls, because the guys have been telling him that Tash is playing you, she's using you to win the show or to get to the end of the show. She's not really that interested in you. And I think Andrew just thought, oh, the guys are just saying that just for the sake of it. And the girls coming into the villa and telling him the same thing has sort of opened his eyes. And I like the fact that I think the boys are totally different from the girls in the sense that Coco kissed Davide, but Davide told Andrew that, if she decides you're the guy for her, it's fine. Don't worry about me. Do you at least try it out? If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And so Andrew went to the terrace with Coco, made out with Coco, and eventually went to bed with her. So it was interesting that I think the first night people just slept in the whatever bed was available, and it was interesting. You could see who is most likely going to form a connection with someone, or has formed a connection with someone and wants to pursue it further. Because Jay slept with China, Dami slept with Summer, um, Andrew slept with Coco, Davide slept with um, oh God, I've forgotten her name. Oh God. And it was a pity that Jasmine is the only person who didn't have someone, because Luca went and slept outside. And during the game that they played, you could tell there was a game where they said, okay, someone should kiss the person that they fancy. And Gemma stood up and went underwater and kissed someone. And I think if Luca is really serious about Gemma, he's going to be heartbroken, because she is a totally different person when she is at Casa Amor. She's not the same sort of withdrawn and sort of standoffish person that she is in the villa with Luca, which makes me think that she might not be as interested in Luca as she makes out, or as they appear to be presenting. We'll see how that goes. I think she's more interested. I think she said she was interested in Billy. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then India, I know everybody's upset about India, but India is upset about Dami. But India as well, when you see her with Deji, India she's open, she's very happy, she seems very genuinely happy with the communication that he has with her. And he has a way of making her laugh and sort of using sort of his Nigerian accent to sort of make her understand that, I'm not playing games. I am after you, and and I think if it keeps going, if they stay in that Casa Amor a couple more days, people won't be as upset with Dami as they are because India will have moved on with Deji, and I think they make a better pair than with Dami. But that's just my opinion. Paige, I think, was after Billy, and now there's an issue because Tasha as well seems to be interested in Billy, and so it's going to be interesting to see who he eventually picks, or who he decides to couple up with, or who he decides to focus on, because both girls seem interested in him. Ekin-su, the guys have started pursuing her, I think because the producers might have seen that Davide is moving on, so they don't want her left out, in the sense that they don't want Davide to suddenly couple up with someone and then she is sent home, because I think they like the fact that she brings the drama. And Tash, I've already talked about. So I think that's everybody, really. I think that's everybody. Who else did I leave out? I don't think I left anyone. It's interesting in the sense that you can see that the reshuffling of people, as in bringing in new people, has actually brought out certain qualities in these people that have been in the villa for a long time, because I think they've been content with whoever they've been matched with, and so they're trying not to rock the boat, and so they're just going along for the sake of going along. And I think if the producers are smart, they need to keep this Casamo going at least for 7 days, if not longer, to see what happens. And definitely it's going to be interesting, because if the longer they leave it going, the more interesting it's going to be, especially if my hope is that Gemma comes with someone from Casa Amor, and we see whether Luca was really as genuine as he is, as he says he is, or he's just playing a game. And let's see what happens, because Luca is going to regret the same situation that he's been cursing Andrew out for, is a situation he's going to find himself in. But then, hey, that's just me. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. See you next time.